Students, let us move to the topics function, and the first function we will deal here, the polynomial function. Before starting this, we should know what is a polynomial. So it is an algebraic expression involving one or more variables. The variables are x, y, z, which contains two mathematical operations. One mathematical operation is multiplication and another one is rising to the natural exponents. These are the natural exponents with respect to the variables. वेरिएबल के रेस्पेक्ट में ये एक्सपोनेंट्स आएंगे, which are called as the monotones. These all are called as the monotones. When these monotones build up by multinomial, then it is called as polynomial. So the polynomial is written in this way, and each of these monotones are called as the terms of the polynomial. In this session, we will read the polynomial which carries only one variable. So this is the polynomial which carries only one variable, that is x. So this is a3x cube up to an x to the power n. So this is the polynomial having only one variable, that is x. So here a0 is the constant and n always belongs to the whole number, and this n is called degree of the polynomial. One more thing is there, that is a1, a2 up to an. These are the coefficients of x, x square, x cube up to x to the power n. Now, what is a polynomial equation? This is a polynomial, and what about the polynomial equation? So polynomial equation can be expressed when px is equal to 0. This is called polynomial equation. Polynomial equation. For example, px is equal to ax plus b. Here the degree of the x is 1. So this is the polynomial, and this polynomial is called linear polynomial. And another like this one, this is ax square plus bx plus c. This is the polynomial having degree 2. So this polynomial is called quadratic polynomial. If you write ax plus b is equal to 0, or ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and in both of the cases when a is not equal to 0. So this is called linear equation having variable x only. This is the quadratic equation having variable x. Now, how to differentiate the polynomial and the polynomial equation in graphic way? So the graph of this line is px is equal to ax plus b. This is the graph of the linear equation, and this is the graph which is parallel to the y-axis passing through the point minus b by a. This is the graph of the linear equation, that is ax plus b is equal to 0. Similarly, what about the graph of quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. The graph of quadratic polynomial is like this, that is parabola in shape, and the graph of quadratic equation, there are two lines which are parallel to y-axis. One passes through the alpha and another is to beta. So this alpha and beta are called roots. So what is a root and what is a zero? So suppose I am writing here Px is equal to x square minus 5x plus 4. So if you take the value of x as 1 or the value of x is 4, so P1 and P4, this becomes 0. So in the case of polynomial, this 1 and 4 are called zeros. Means what? The value of x for which a polynomial becomes 0 are called as 0. Similarly, if you take x square minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1 and 4 are called as the roots. These are the roots. So in the case of polynomial equation, the same thing are roots and the same thing are what? Zeros. So all the root always indicating the graph which intersecting the x-axis. Now let us move to the another point. Suppose Px is equal to a0 x to the power 0, a1 x1, a2 x square up to an x to the power n. This is the polynomial. So if summation of I is equal to 0 to n, ai becomes 0, that is sum of the coefficient including the constant term, then the root or the 0 of the polynomial is always 1. If this is equation, then this is the root, only one root in this case. And number 2, if summation of I is equal to 0 to n, a to I, minus I is equal to 0 to n, a to I plus 1 is equal to 0, that is the summation of odd terms and the summation of even terms. If you differentiate both and it becomes 0, then there is only one root, that is x is equal to minus 1. Now this should be remembered by you. This is a very important points. Again, now what do you mean by identity and equation? What is identity and what is equation? The statement for which the equation is true for all x, then it is identity. For example, x square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to x plus 3 the whole square. You take any value of x, that is x belongs to R. This is true. So this is called identity. Now the statement for which the equation is true for some values of x, then it is called equation. This is called equation. For example, x square plus 6x plus 9 is x square plus 2. So what is the value of x? So x is your minus 7 by 6. This equation is true for only one value of x, that is x is equal to minus 7 by 6. Same thing, if we take the case in quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So one thing you have to note here, if a is equal to 0, then it has only one root. Similarly, if a is equal to b is equal to 0, then it has no root. And if a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 0, then what should be happened? इस केस में क्या लिया जा सकता है? तो इसको आप याद रखेंगे. नंबर ए में आएगा there is infinitely many solution. Number b, there is more than two roots, because the quadratic equation has only two roots or one root or no root. So if there is more than two roots, then this case will arise, and very important one is then it is identity. ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और इस क्वेश्चन को आपको याद रखना चाहिए. तो चलिए पहले एक हम लोग इससे रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन हम लोग ले लेते हैं. क्वेश्चन, फाइंड द नंबर्स ऑफ p फॉर विच the equation p square minus 5x plus 4 is equal to p square minus 5p plus 4 into x square plus p square minus 4p plus 3x plus p square minus p is equal to 0 has infinitely many solutions, has more than two roots, or it is identity. It is very important question. और इस क्वेश्चन को हम लोग किस तरह से सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं? तो you know that when a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 0, then these three terms are coming. So now first one is also p square minus 5p plus 4 is equal to 0, that is p minus 1, p minus 4 is equal to 0. So p has two roots, 1 and 4. Similarly, this one is p square minus 4p plus 3 is equal to 0, that is p minus 1, p minus 3 is equal to 0. So p has two roots, 1 and 3. And number 3, that is this one. Number 3, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. This is p square minus p is equal to 0. So p minus 1 is equal to 0. So p has again two roots, 0 and 1. So what is the common root? The common root is 1. So there is only one value of p for which the given equation is identity, or it has more than two roots, or has infinitely many solutions. So there is only one value of p, that is 1. This is the answer. So dear students, we have already started the JEE main and advanced classes, and we will run parallelly with the topics calculus, what is calculus and how we deal limit, derivative and integration, and what is the actual mean of calculus. In coming session we will go through it. So I request you to please subscribe the channel, share it and like it. तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद.